Welcome to the webinar. You have entered as an organizer and may now speak to any other organizers or panelists on the line. When you are ready to begin the presentation, press the Start Broadcast button on the GoToWebinar control panel to allow all attendees to hear you. This system will notify you once you begin your broadcast. The broadcast is now starting.
Good
All
morning,
attendees
fellas.
are in listen-only mode.
Guys, good morning. Can I get a sound check, please? Sounds good. All right. Screen should be good. Guys, very good morning. Today is Tuesday. It is February 8th. We are starting to get a little bit of a bounce back up here, which we need if we're going to go lower. Hope you guys had a pleasant afternoon and evening. Very good morning to you. Coming into the session, NASDAQ is down 38 handles. ES is off 5.5. YM is up 15 ticks. EMD is down 3. Russell's off 1. Gold is down $3.50. And crude is off $1.65. And crude is coming down because they're considering giving Iran back their nuclear deal. Good morning, Hubba Hubba. Good morning, good morning. Guys, if you're here on trial, good morning and welcome back. Today is the second day of your week-long trial. Yesterday, when we left the room, the bots were down about 4,000, which was one of the steepest draws we've seen in a very, very long time. But we did leave with 2 trades on. We left with a crude trade still on, which did hit second target, and a NASDAQ short, which hit actually all 3 targets. The bots actually closed down yesterday, $450. I can live with that draw. But the 4,000 was tough draw. Tough draw. But we did close down 450. So nice comeback. We did not close green. We have had 2 bot trades this morning. Nice winner in the NASDAQ. And a nice winner in the ES. First targets only on the ES. Good morning, John, Albert, guys. Good morning. So 2 bot trades as of this morning. Bots are up a little better than 1,100. We're still fairly slow, as you can tell. Just taking a look. Let's take a look around, see what we've got. We'll check news. Yeah, NASDAQ's traded almost 100,000 contracts, so volume is a little bit higher in the NASDAQ still. We do have small net selling of about 475 contracts. Not much. ES actually has net buying and just came off the bottom. 4,200 net buyers in the ES. Nice job, Ozzy. Very nice. 150,000 contracts have traded, right about average. Gold, volume starting to perk up a little bit. We're up to 46,000 contracts have traded. Normal is around 54,000. We do have 1,300 net sellers. Dollar index is actually catching a bid. And 10-year, last I looked, was right around 1.95. And of course, crude, 3,700 net sellers, 114,000 contracts have traded. There's our move here. I would expect now a move probably close back to VWAP on the NASDAQ. Looks like NASDAQ has 34 half resistance. Above that, we go 45 and maybe 50. Checking news. Today is Tuesday. Pfizer missed this morning. Pfizer missed. Harley beat. And yesterday, I think we had Take Two yesterday. They missed. Yeah, they missed yesterday. I'll keep an eye on Take Two, Harley, and also NVIDIA. That deal fell through, that merger. Today, nothing really. Redbook retail sales, nothing. December trade balance, nothing. I don't think we have any speakers today, but we do tomorrow. Yeah, we have no speakers today. Tomorrow we do. Tomorrow, for those of you guys that trade grains, which is probably not many of you, but we have a WASDE report tomorrow on grains. I'll take a look at soybeans, wheat, oats, and corn today. After the close today, we have Chipotle, CMG. Nothing. Nothing. We've got nothing. So no real news. Quickly read the disclaimer. We'll take a look at some stuff. Morning, Dave. U.S. government required disclaimer. Futures and options trading has large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the futures and options markets. Don't trade with money you can't afford to lose. This website is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy or sell futures or options. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed on the website. Past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. CFTC Rule 4.41, hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Since trades have not been executed, results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown. Last but not least, past performance is not indicative of future results. The fact that I may or may not be in a trade does not lend more or less credence to any trade. Please trade according to your own accounts. Please trade according to your tolerance for risk. All right, we got above that 34.35. We should hit 45, which we did. We had 44.75. If we can break above 45.5, we go 53, 54. And we can work actually all the way back up to 586. 551 is going to be the next big area of resistance, 551. If you guys are in order flow group today, Tuesday, which is class number 21, the link has been sent. You should all have it. If you do not, please send me an email and I will send you the link when we close the room. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. Gold is chopping around. It's going to take a long. Morning, John. Very good morning to you. NASDAQ broke yesterday's low. Yeah, 51 is where we should get. We might get back as high as 61, which was yesterday's close. Two small negative delta, guys. They bought it back down to 240 contracts. If anybody has any questions, feel free to holler. We're down to 185, 174 net sellers. I'm telling you, it's going to go. Might be on the next candle, but it's going to go. $24.3. I'm going to move this to $25.4. That'll be 20 ticks. It's just a generic number. If we break, we're going to break. Look at the buyers, guys. Another 12 and 20, all block buys. We're 119 from green. Now, again, if you guys are interested, if you're nervous, you got ticks. You have 3-4 ticks. We need to bust the day high, obviously, and then take that swing at 24.6. By the way, the NASDAQ bot is short. That's December revision. NASDAQ got first target on the bot, guys. First target on the bot. Come on, gold. Out of NASDAQ on the runner. Target one only. It looks like a rip's coming to me, too. Come on, with these lower high BSs. Let's go. Too much resistance in here right now. Lower high, one buyer left here. I'm not watching the NASDAQ. Oh, nice. Come on, gold. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, daily double top. There we go. Guys, 24.6 goes. This is got a 170. Look at the contracts bought here. These are one trade, 12, 11, 33, and an 11. I told you, these guys are not wrong. They're not wrong. We take that swing there, and we are off to the races. This thing will rip. 24.6. We've got to get above 24.6, and this will rip. Trade them as you see fit for your accounts, guys. I can tell you what has to happen. We're green delta. Small, but green. They bought them all back. Target filled. 20 ticks. Look at all the buyers. More buyers. 10, 11, imbalance. You know, you can trade MGC, Josh. MGC. 104 buyer here. No. It does, John. And I'll tell you. So what John asked me was, sometimes does it seem so simple to me? It does. And then I'll tell you what happens. I get my teeth kicked in because it doesn't follow the script. Yeah, market's got a way to humble you. Sure does. But listen, for those of you guys that are in order flow, right? We have to pay attention. I mean, there's no reason. You got a 126 here, but a fairly stiff negative delta. I can make an argument for the 68 and possibly the 95, right? Obviously, that's what we would trade to. But when you see this is gold. This is not the NASDAQ. We don't care about it, When you see blocks like this, all block buyers, and you see these numbers, crude is the same way. 130, 199, 282, 164. This is your tell. They're buying them. All these blocks, they're not wrong. They are not wrong. You got a 200 here. I do have a sequential decline on the move up. 145, 99, 37, and 26. Is it 9 o'clock? No, 5 o'clock. Nice job, Ozzy. She's still going, fellas. 128 is where I'd like to get off the bus. 128. Let's call it 127.8. That's my final target. Nice job, Ozzy. Another 103. 103. Come on, one more rip. Give us that famous gold machine gun rip. Buying them here. Got some sellers, but we could get a pullback in here. Come on, one more. Let's go. Blow it out. 26.10. Okay. Guys, this is why order flow is so damn deadly. If you understand buyers and sellers. This offer here, he's not even the big offer. The big offer's at 33. And I think that's what Ray said his target was. Yeah, 31.20. All right. So let's look at it. I got nothing to lose. 31.20 is the Fibonacci 618 weekly. All right, let's see how good Fibonacci is. You're going to have to get above 28 first. Let's see if dead men tell no lies. Listen, I'm risking 100. I'm risking nothing. Here's what you have to be careful of, fellas. Order flow people. What are we doing with the 95 and the 68? What are we doing? What's happening? Somebody better tell me. What's happening? Yes, thank you, Frank. David, yep, Mimi, Todd, got it all. So what is this? Thank you, Marcia. Perfect. Mark, perfect. What is this potentially forewarning of us of? We're overbought, not oversold. A pullback. Everything is starting to rise. Remember, we're breaking out here on the daily, right? Yep, we're overbought. We're overbought. In order for this to keep going, it one-ticked the previous high. Okay, it one-ticked the previous high. That is usually a bearish sign. All right, crude just shorted. Must be 9 o'clock. It is. Crude shorted. Look at crude. Bounces. I'll see what that does. So I'm going to move my stop up, guys, and just lock in a couple. I'll go to 23.7. I'm locking in 3 ticks. That's it. Well, you might be lucky because it doesn't look like it wants to come down. There is not, as far as I know, Paul, a micro copper. All right, guys, I'm out. I'm out. This is going to pull back. Now, if we can get a pullback, well, there's just no follow through. I mean, what are you going to do? But it was a nice trade nonetheless, right? Guys, I'm going to take my my breakfast break. Plus, you guys got a little order flow education. I'll be right. Come on, 54. There you go. All buyers on the open. You got your 55 target, fellas. 30. Russell, here's the Russell real quick. 2 targets hit out of 3. Anybody that took that 34 has a whale of a trade. Has a whale. You're welcome, Josh. Whoops. Sorry, guys. It's a nice trade, fellas. Out on the Russell runner. Again, at 11 o'clock, I'll go over all trades, guys. Nice job, Ozzy. Okay. CB. NASDAQ coming back down, or at least threatening to. We have a small negative delta, guys, 460 contracts. That was the opening shake. I'll look for another long on NASDAQ. We could come down to 12. See what happens down there. If you didn't get the opening, salvo, you're done. We traded up into yesterday's close. We traded into yesterday's close on the NASDAQ. Crude is rolled over and is going to fire a short in a minute and a half on the bot. NASDAQ, I think, will come down to 12. There it is, 12. It's holding that area for now. I do not think it holds. They're picking up sellers. We'll probably come down and test 97. 97. Looks like chop suey. Would have liked to have seen the 95 tagged. We're going up. We're going up again. We're going up again, guys. We're going up. 44, target one if you grabbed it. 44, 43. See if I can get, I would take this maybe 26 if I could get it. There's 42, 41.75. If you got the long, 43, 44 is target one. Or always as you see fit, but if you caught it, you got to trade. Let me just take a look around. What? All right, gold shorted. Yep, gold and CL shorted. I'll bring it there. You got target one. I'll bring them over. I'm too busy watching the opening here. Anybody grab that? You got target one at 44. Stop should be at break even because this, volatility right now, we're not getting any continuation of moves. We could come right back to 29. Let's see what else I see here, guys. There we go. All right, guys. Now it's completely free. Completely free. Just hold them, fellas. Next target up, call it 85. You guys can move your stops if you're in long. I would say to 49, 50 to 50. Anybody that's long. Trade number 2. And for some damn reason, my crude filled without a damn ATM. There you go, guys, on NASDAQ. Nice job, Deepak. One and done. Daily goal in. All right. Anybody still long NASDAQ, guys? Anybody long NASDAQ from that second trade? I don't like CL shorts either, but what am I going to do? All right. You guys can move. Yeah, 50 is your best stop still, just below VWAP. If it comes back, always trade them as you see fit. The next entry on a pullback is right where our first target would be 44, but I don't think you're going to get a pullback, guys. I think this thing is just going to keep rip roaring. I don't much like the gold shorts either. I actually prefer the long off VWAP. Morning, Marco. You've missed 2 big trades, buddy. Yeah, not till the close of the candle in 2 minutes, though. Next God, I hate this. Here we go. Let's see if we get a pullback and test VWAP. 44 is what I see. What was our first target should now be support. Come on, tag VWAP, you dog. Small sellers in here, guys. Small sellers. Didn't come to 44. Your next entry, guys, is above this swing. Nah, you can take it here at 82, but you're trading up into 86 as a target one. So without a bigger pullback, we could trade 92. You could take it here at 82 with a 91 first target. There it is. Give me 91. Come on, Rat Deck. Let's go. We're almost green on the delta. It's a tough trade there because we're trading right up into the 68. $44, $80, $85. I'm watching 40 right here, 44, 45. Yeah, gold is going to take me out of that bot trade. I preferred the longs too. It's fine. There was 46. Damn it. Out on gold. All right, guys. I'm going to hit a long on NASDAQ momentarily. I'm looking for buyers. I'm going to try the long here. I tried a long at 40 First target 50 quarter. Come on, you got buyers here. 37. Come on. Whoop. Here we go. Come on, give me 10 handles. Let's go. Here we go. Target one filled. Stop break even. Buyers in at the point of control. 89 with blocks. 40. Somebody bought 45 contracts at 50. Here we go. Come back up through 61 and this goes. Anybody that took this trade them as you see fit on the runner. Here come the buyers again. Anybody long at 40 half area? Anybody long? There we go, guys. It's $1,000 trade, fellas. Pretty close to it. ES can't go anywhere unless it gets above 80. Nice job, Dave. YM actually has a nice bid. NASDAQ's going to come back. You're welcome, Dave. Out on the runner. She's a bit schizoid here, fellas. She is a bit schizoid. Back down to 35 and a small bounce. All right, range is narrowing. Yeah, it's the same garbage trade. There's no doubt. It is the same garbage trade. There we go. Now they're going to expand the range. Going to expand the range to that 91 target. Should get 90, 91, guys. That's where it should go. Small negative delta, an insignificant delta. Back to VWAP. There is a scalp short at 46.75 with a first target at 35.36 if it comes back down through 46.75. It'll just be a trade. There it is, 46.75. And this should come down, give you 35, 36, 37 area. Should. Just a dink trade. sitting, nothing. Same slot. Small sellers in here. Now small buyers. So this is what we look like if you squish the chart up. Higher high, higher low, no higher high yet. But looks to me like it's going to roll. Well, the bot's almost a target one. I've shut off crude. I'm sorry, gold. Yeah, Russell only gave me the one trade though. Here it comes down. All right, there's first target on crude. First target hit on crude. 18 ticks. I have shut off the gold bot. Don't need it, don't want it, can't afford it. We're just sitting, guys. We're setting up to come lower, though. We are setting up to come lower. We're starting to pull stuff up. Who? Oh, Poland. Raised by 50 bips. Nice job, Ozzy. Up a grand. This is setting up to come lower, fellas. If anybody took that short, you got your first target and then some. See how we've raised? We may bounce here, but we're going to sell down through. She's a sloppy one, fellas. Back up to 1100. CL 8883. Let me look at it. We're sitting on support on crude now. I would think this holds. I mean, we're basically holding 500 to 580. That's our range on the NASDAQ. It's not a huge range. So everybody just sit tight. There's our target one. Target one hit and filled. Small, 9 handles. Out. Small trade, guys. The direction right now is still down. Scalp to the 68 and a failure and probably a pushback down to 80. Yeah, absolutely. So will I. I'll beat him to death on 10 handles. I'm with you. That area should hold. Let's see if we get another. No. Again, what I want is the push down through and then the suck right back up. But nothing is looking attractive here. We're down 75, 76 handles, guys, on the NASDAQ. We're up 80 on the YM, 15 on EMD, and Russell is up 8. No bot trades. Okay, here's the breakdown through. Not enough for me. I will try this long again. 82.75. I missed it. I couldn't get an order placed. Watch gold long at 26.2. If you guys trade gold, 26.2. You could buy it in here if you want for the breakout. Missed my NASDAQ trade again. Trying to get a limit order in. Yeah, it's choppy, sloppy. This is kind of an ATM day, and hope to get it on the runner. But I'll beat him up for 6, 8, 10 handles all day long if I have to. I'm just letting you guys know I'm using an ATM. I rarely use an ATM. But if I gotta, I gotta. Looks like we're setting up to go higher, fellas. Our delta's down to 1,600. We were as high as 22. All right, here's your next entry. 15. There it is. Take target 1 at 22.75, 22 area. Come on. We have buyers. Gold is not triggered that long yet. We're down to 1,400, guys. They're buying them up. The sellers are getting bought up now. 1460, 50. I'm going to take the long down here. I still like it to that 27. I like it to about there, 2150, 22. We're down to 1350 on the net sellers. Come on. 1320, 1329. We're going below 1300. We're below 1300. We're fighting this seller imbalance from 3 candles back. We're now down below 1200. We're down below 1,000. Now it's a free freaking trade, fellas. There you go. Stack buyer imbalance. We're down below 1,000. Now let's get the move. Here comes the move. We're going to struggle at 42, 43, and then 60. We're going to struggle at VWAP and then 60. We're struggling at 42, 43. If we get above that, we're going to struggle at 60. And if we get above that, we go 85. That's really what I'm trying to get. There's 50. $700 runner, guys. Trade it as you see fit. Trade it as you see fit. We're struggling at that 42, 43. Here's why. I need to close above VWAP here. I think we're good to 80. Anybody long? Thank you, Jeff. Anybody long? Okay, Nick. I don't watch the ES, so I apologize. It's just not my jam. Yeah, it got above that 69.70. If ES needs to get above 78, and you'll get 85. Yeah, 43. That's kind of our sticking point. We're above it. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. NASDAQ, guys, has to break above 60, 61. We got the close, but failed again. I think we're going to go. I'm canceling gold. Waste of time. Yeah, I just canceled it. That's the entry if you want to sit and watch it. I just don't have the ability to. What I'm often worried about is not oftentimes, but I do not wish to forget I have a trade on and come back later. Guys, if you don't think order flow works, you are naive. You are gravely mistaken. We're trying to go below 600 on the net sellers. Need to get up through 49 again, really 50. At least 47. This swing high here, current candle, 47.25. That's my kill right here, 28. I don't want it below that. 142. I don't know what that means, Mimi. 42 seconds. Oh, gold. Yeah, I'm watching the SPY. It's doing nothing. It's bidding, but I don't think we can't get above 50. I don't think. I had a CPI on Thursday, but so far we're holding our 34 moving average. Right? My candles are telling me to stay long. So we need to get back above VWAP and get a candle close through VWAP. The first hurdle, guys, is 43.50. 43.50. And then we have to work back above that 56, and we're going to go to 80. Now this may pull back to, I'm on the close. I don't want it below 25. That's where I'll abandon ship. Come on. Here we go. Let's go again. They're buying some. Sellers showed up here, but they're small. It's trying to work back up through these sellers in here, guys. Left one buyer on the top at 13.5, which I don't dig. Tried and failed. Come on, you stink face. Let's go. Got to get back up through 6. It's all sellers in here on the bottom. Come on, through 6. Come on. If you guys are anxious, kill your trade. We've gone from sellers to buyers, or back to sellers, back to small buyers, and it just cannot make a move here. Minute left in this bar, and it will probably fail. They're sucking shorts in, but the pressure is so heavy on the downside. If this gets back up through 05, 06 into the next candle, it'll go. It's pulled the 68 lower yet, but I think this still has got. This is what I hate. It's only 140 sellers. 153 buyer here. 153 buyer at 500. 153 buyer at 500. If this comes back up through, if you're not long, that's where you want to be long. 01. Come on, what's that? There it is. New candle. Damn it. All right, guys, that's it for me. Damn it. Come on. Fudger. I don't care about gold. I'm not in it. Come on, guys. It looks like we want 45. We're holding a pivot at 75. All right, Dave. Nice job. Over 2,000 today. Nice job. There we go. Should get back to 02, 03. Remember, we got a 153 buyer here at 500. One more damn press down. If we come up through 13 here, this will keep going. They didn't buy him again. 20. I still like the longs. Now it's going to go to my damn target. No bot trades, guys. There it goes. Yeah, that's why I'm not doing anything with options. I think we trade 27. $27. There it is. Look at this. 900 buyers come in for no apparent reason. Here's what I'm watching. All these buyers come in for no apparent reason. We're getting a squeeze higher. We're going to go higher. I mean, they are seriously jocking this around, guys. They're seriously jocking this around today. Okay, Marco. I mean, again, look, let me just explain something, guys. If I go back to this buyer here, that 153 buyer, okay? These people are never wrong, but let me explain something. When you see whether it's a big buy or a big sell, that does not obviate the fact that again, in this case, they bought 500 and we got a pullback 73. It's 25, 20, 27 handles. With complete candor, 27 handles is diddly squat. It's diddly squat. Now, for what we do in the room, ideally we want to stay away from a 25, 26, 27 handle stop. But for traders, that's nothing. Doesn't look like we're going to get any more bot trades today. It's 10:41. And NASDAQ's trying to turn up. Let's see where we're at. Bot is up 1,187.50 on my end. Now sellers come right back in. They're just jacking this back and forth, guys. Let's go over our order flow trades, our bot trades for the day. I'll give you totals, and then I'm going to go eat my lunch. And, of course, I have class at 12 o'clock. Anybody that is in the order flow class that does not have the link for whatever reason, you need to email me. Class, again, is today at noon. This is not the Thursday class. It is class number 21. All right? In any event, ES has taken one trade for a winner so far, and now trade 2, I suspect, will be a winner, at least to target 1. So that's your ES. Crude took a short, losing, flipped into a long, winning, and then another short, winning. So 3 trades on crude oil, 2 winners and a loser. Russell had a relatively slow day today. I think it only took 1 trade. Nope, 2 trades. 2 trades on the Russell, both winners. That's it. NASDAQ going a little bit higher. Gold, I told you guys I shut off after the second trade. Winner. As soon as I saw this chop, I shut it off here. Would have been a loser, loser, and a winner. So 1 winner, 2 winners, and 3 losers for the record. Again, I told you guys several times I was turning Goldbot off. I can look at my chart and see the chop. NASDAQ, trade number 1, winning trade on the short. Trade number 2, winning trade on the short. Trade number 3 was a losing trade. So 3 trades, 2 winners and a loser today. And the ES is going to be 2 for 2. Let's see if we can push up and get that first target at least. There it is, at target, no fill. It's at target, no fill. So we'll call that a win. I'm going to close that trade out entirety. Here is your bot total for the day, fellas. The bot today was up 1887.50. Okay? 1887.50 green. And then we pretty much roasted them on order flow trades. Guys, does anybody have any questions right now? Any questions, fellas? Okay. Everybody had a decent day, right? I have nobody that lost money today, right? I mean, the only way anybody could have. Nice job, John. Really? You're up $3,000 in your bot? Okay. You're welcome, Ozzy. Guys, the only way anybody could have lost money today is either A, you really did your own thing, didn't pay attention to targets or whatever the case may be, or you had a, ninja decided to not be friendly. Fellas, I will see my 12 o'clock guys for class in 55 minutes. I will see my 1 o'clock group in 2 hours. I will see all of you at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. Be blessed.